Welcome back to the Overthink Tank, everybody. Yes, we do have some news for you today.
If you're just tuning in, I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm Chris K.
And this is Chris K.
And
kick it off with the news segment.
We're a fake talk show.
Yep.
Are we doing the talking over each other thing again? Okay.
So what do we got for the news?
Yes, for the news, there's a lot of things going on. There was a winter art fair in London where this guy presented this statue of the Queen that he created, a sculpture. One of the critics was saying that it actually looks a little bit more like Tom Hanks than it does the Queen. Do we have a picture? There it is. You got the Queen. Tom Hanks there, yeah. I don't know. I'm not really sure I see it. Thinking of Tom Hanks, it's a Tom Hanks day. We're just gonna. It's Tom Hanksgiving day. It would be really weird getting a Thanksgiving card from Tom Hanks, especially if he signs his name like T. Hanks. It's like, oh, look, thank you. Thanks. That's weird. Who's it from? I don't know. It just says thanks.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I want to send him some thanks.
Send Tom Hanks a thank you card?
Thank you for being in these obscure movies that I like.
He likes connecting to regular people. He found a student ID of some student in the park once, and he just posted it on his Twitter. He didn't bother turning it into the office or anything like that. He just posted it on Twitter. Wouldn't you like to be that person that? Yeah. Oh, good deed. He did a good deed. Incidentally enough, the November 28th, according to Jewish scholars, is the day that the greatest cruise liner of all, the oldest cruise liner of all, the Ark, finally came to rest on Mount Ararat, interestingly enough. You know, they got the Creation Museum, you know? Yeah. They should have a petting zoo aboard a cruise liner. A bunch of animals on a cruise liner. What could go wrong?
Yeah, what could
go wrong? I think that would be awesome. Black Friday. Remember what happened last Black Friday? Trying to stay current here.
That's what I like about living in a small town, though, is with Black Friday, you can go to the local Walmart here, and it's not super crowded.
Yeah, that's true.
The one thing I want to say is Black Thursday.
Black Thursday?
I hate that.
What?
I hate Black Thursday.
People going out on Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Boo!
Yeah.
Tell them what to think. Boo! Oh, wow, that was weird. Did they practice that?
Yeah, because instead of waiting for Black Friday, let's go out on Thursday on actual Thanksgiving. It's stupid. Black Friday was a special day set aside where everyone gets a good deal.
It's an excuse to get away from your family.
Yeah, exactly. Stupid. Illuminati.
Yeah, Illuminati did it. I don't think we have anything else to talk about.
All right, so we're going to go to a commercial now?
It's time to go to commercial.
All right, so thank you for watching the Overthink Tank. I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm
Chris K. And yeah, stick around after the come back after the break.
You want to plug stuff? Yeah, you want to plug your stuff?
You can go to www.janitorjake.com and check out my stuff, or just YouTube janitorjake.com.
Yeah.
And you can also check out our gaming show where we play through and actually beat video games, unlike a lot of people.
American Gaming Geeks. Yeah.
That's American Gaming Geeks. Random questions from the internet. You ready?
Yeah. Let's try to do a lightning round here.
All right. So Robert, he says, what are some good kid movies?
What are some good kids movies, Jake?
Insidious.
No,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Kid movie. You can show them to kids, right? It's fun.
Yeah, Friday the 13th.
Give them some nightmares.
Yeah. I don't know. I was gonna say stuff like Land Before Time, Up, and it's weird. You know, a lot of kids' movies are really depressing if you go back and watch them.
So John asks, are aliens real?
No, I don't know. Are they? How do you know?
Getting into the whole topic of are aliens real? This gets into a whole a full weekend debate.
Yeah,
exactly.
8 hours I don't want to do that.
It's stupid.
No, I don't want to do that again.
Because some people believe in aliens, but they don't believe in the Greys.
Right.
Some people believe in aliens that look like the Nords from Skyrim.
It's I don't know. Wait till you find out.
Yeah, exactly.
Spoilers.
But anyway, so I'm moving on. Raymond, how would your life change if someone handed you $15,000?
How would it change? I would buy a studio and have a place to do stuff.
Yeah, same thing with me. I would just buy more stuff.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Yeah, this is what Cole asked.
Yeah.
Does the body have its own will, separate from the mind?
That's weird. Yeah. Laugh it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's a philosophical question.
There are things going on in my mind that I'm not conscious of.
I think an octopus is a really great example because, an octopus has a brain inside each limb. It's really weird. And but the thing is, the main brain controls all the other little brains, you know. And the human brain isn't all that different. We have little control centers for each limb.
Yeah.
And they all communicate, and that creates one experience called consciousness.
But philosophy people won't. They're not going to have any of that.
No.
No, they.
Well, ma'am, please take your baby out of the studio. Ma'am, security. Can we get security? Yeah, well. What was that last one?
That was an artist.
That was an artist crying. Last one.
Kevin, what's the first video game you ever played?
What is the first video game you ever played? WrestleMania, World Wrestling Federation Championship.
Yeah, it's an alright game.
On Sega Genesis. Oh, Sega Genesis. Oh, we heard about that.
My first video game I ever played was Super Mario Brothers.
All right.
I'm probably 1 year old because I'm actually 18 days younger than the Nintendo Entertainment System, and that's what I played it on, the Nintendo Entertainment System. I love the Nintendo. So does our audience.
Yeah, what is it here?
All right, so the final question. David Undertaker.
Undertaker.
Oh, nice last name, Undertaker. Wow.
Speaking of WWF.
All right, so David Undertaker, do you ever have a white Christmas where you live? I don't.
Oh.
Poor guy.
Yes, all the time. We live in the North Woods where we have winter all the time. And yeah.
I like having a white Christmas.
Right, so we're done overthinking questions?
All right, so we're going to go to a commercial.
Yay, he's done! They're done, yay!
This is the Overthink Tank. I'm Janitor Jake. That's your host, Chris K. And here's a word from our sponsors. Do you want to plug stuff?
Yeah, you want to...
And then what do you got going on?
Oh, I've got this going on, and then I've got other projects working on. But I'm going to let you know about those in the future episodes, so just keep your eyes out for the next Overthink Tank episode. And I'm going to be working on some maybe some gifts for donators, so that'll be awesome.
So, all right, and welcome back to the Overthink Tank.
I'm going to lose the hat. This is getting a pain. This is my Pilgrim hat.
All right, so we're going to skip getting to know us.
We got feedback. Yay! Wow. So I'm going to just read this really quick. All right, so Pamela wrote, I've snickered on previous episodes, but there are a few lulls on this one. All right, so that was our last one where we had the laugh track and the switcher. You are so much more lively playing off of them, which is true. You know, we feed off of your energy. Yeah. We love that. Jake, you need more attractive background, so we did that. Cover your mouth. It's cold flu season. Chad Lazara says, Chris, do you still have the switcher from college? I knew him in college. That you made out of fan parts. I do, and it's pretty much just like this one, but it fell apart, so it's kind of crappy. Be glad we didn't use the switcher again, because Matthew says, love the audience, hate the switcher. I totally agree, can't agree more.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
I know.
Because running that,
it did not save me any time either.
I'm trying to run the soundboard and run the switcher and talk and interact with you and interact with our format.
Yeah, you're way too busy. I wish I had a laugh track so I can control the audience too. You know, you've got complete domain over the audience.
Yeah.
Laugh, my puppets. Laugh. Laugh, my puppets. All right, you try it. Okay, all right. Anyway, one other thing. I know. Anyway. Also, last week she said, what is going on? Chill out. Last week, Pamela said, love seeing you guys more lively. I love the comparison photos. And how about some of the guests on this talk show? I know.
I'd love to get guests on the talk show.
That would be great.
I think our audience would love that too.
Would you like to have guests on this talk show instead of us just talking about ourselves? A little too self-serving here. Yeah, you want guests? All right, you come up on this. No, you don't want to. Okay, you don't have to. Next week then. Okay, you coming back next week? Cool. All right, we'll get this guy from the front row on the show next week. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with that. Whatever. So I'm gonna call that my update too.
That's the one thing about having a guest too, is that when it's just the. It's like, okay, fine, the two of us, but when you have more people, there's more camaraderie and more interaction. Like you know, you might say something and I don't have a response for it, but Tweedledink over here might. Yeah. You know, or Booshnoggin over there might.
Yeah, we should get Tweedledink and Booshnoggin onto the show later. because that, I love those guys.
Yeah, so do I. Is that the end of the show?
Yes. Thanks for watching the show. We're glad to have you here on the Overthink Tank.
I'm Janitor Jake.
I'm Chris K.
Thanks for watching.
And listening.
Yeah.